So AI is making videos, nukes are going to space. It almost sounds like a sci-fi movie. But let's keep futuristic technology aside for a moment, because our next story is about projecting conventional power. It's about military bases. Reports say India is building a new one, a new military base. And this new base is being built in Lakshadweep. Here's what we know so far. Next month, India's defense minister is heading to Minicoy. It is the southernmost island in Lakshadweep. Minicoy is around 400 kilometers from the Indian coast, but it's just 100 kilometers from the Maldives. And the defense minister is not traveling alone. Reports say he is taking an armada. 2 carrier task forces will sail with him, the INS Vikramaditya and the INS Vikrant. Put together, that's around 15 warships. Once there, the defense minister will inaugurate the naval base. It's being called INS Jatayu. The plan is to station naval assets there. Airstrips are also in focus. A new one is being constructed in Minicoy Island, and the airstrip in Agati is being upgraded. Agati is also an island of Lakshadweep. It is located further north. Now, just to be clear, the Indian Navy has not confirmed any of these developments. So right now, it's all reports. But as they say, there is no smoke without fire. So what is the strategic goal here? Why is India militarizing Lakshadweep? Let's pull up the map first. Minicoy is located near the 9-degree channel. Think of it as a narrow water body. It's around 200 kilometers wide and 2,600 meters deep. This channel is a very busy trade route. Goods worth billions of dollars pass through this area. And where do they go? To East and North Asia. Ships heading to China also take this route. So controlling it is very important. It gives India strategic leverage. We've already seen how important such choke points are. The Red Sea is one of them. And look how the Houthis weaponized it. That could be one reason for building this military base, to control a key trade route. A second reason is China. Beijing is expanding its presence in the Arabian Sea. Last November, we saw evidence of that. China and Pakistan held joint drills in the northern Arabian Sea. Multiple submarines and warships were involved. And now they're targeting the Maldives. Mali's new president is pro-China, so Beijing is making the best use of it. Last month, they sent a spy vessel to the Maldives. Before that, they sent a couple to Sri Lanka. So India had to find an answer. It had to project power in the Arabian Sea. Looks like New Delhi has picked Lakshadweep for this mission. Prime Minister Modi visited the island in January. The local administration is expecting a wave of investments. Do you know how much money we're talking about? Close to 20,000 crore rupees. So the plan is not just military. The idea is to turn Lakshadweep into a prosperous outpost, a tourist hub plus a military base, and it's not a one-off. India is doing something similar in the Bay of Bengal as well, in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. In 2019, the government set aside more than 5,500 crore rupees. The plan was to expand the military base in Great Nicobar. Again, the location is key. Andaman and Nicobar overlooks a very important choke point. It's called the Malacca Strait. It's located between Malaysia and Indonesia. If you sail from Europe to Asia, this is the shortest route, which means China is dependent on this as well. In 2016, around 80% of their energy went via this strait. So India is building a base near it. What does that tell you? Broadly speaking, 2 things. Number one, India is fulfilling the strategic importance of these islands, both Lakshadweep and Andaman. Successive governments have been guilty of ignoring them. Hopefully that would change soon. And number 2, India is openly projecting its naval powers. Last year, the Indian Navy held joint drills with the Philippines. And where did the drills happen? In South China Sea, in Beijing's backyard. And now a big naval base inauguration is on the cards. If reports are true, expect fireworks. Because 2 carrier forces sailing together is a political message. It's a way of showing who's boss.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, But above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.